Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your morning Gwent. How you doing this morning? I'm doing pretty well. Today we're going to be playing a Skoy deck called Going Commando. Lovely name, I know. So we're going to be playing a kind of a weird take on a mulligan deck, or at least a different take on a mulligan deck using Commando Neophytes. I have not seen a Commando Neophyte played since closed beta, back when they were basically an entirely different card and a weird archetype. So Commando Neophyte, whenever you draw a card, damage a random enemy by 2. As far as I know, drawing a card is how mulligan works. So you put a card in your deck and then you draw a card to replace it. So we've got a ton of synergy with that. As well, on the mulligan front, we're running the Ryehead Vanguard. They're just strong. They boost everybody on the field when they get mulliganed. We're gonna be mulliganing them a lot. We got the Ryehead Officers to keep that mulligan engine going. Elven War Dancers are a must in a mulligan deck. We got a single Ryehead Brigade because, well, clear weather and movement is good. We got Alzur's Thunder. We got First Light. Alzur's Thunder is here for Ithlin. First Light is here for weather clears, rallies if we need them. On the silver front, we got Roach. I'm not sure. Roach is going to be good tempo no matter what. But I'm not sure if Roach works with Milva like it used to. We're going to find out together. And if it does, I'll explain how it's working or what it's doing. Pardon me, I'm cold this morning. While we queue for a game, I might go grab my robe. Anyway, on the silver front, we also have Elias. I've not seen him used either, but whenever you draw a mulligan, this unit boosted by 2. So we're gonna play around with that. You know, maybe he'll get beefed up. We'll find out. We got Sarah. Sarah does mulligan, and I think she'll be very useful. We got Siren for that lock and that movement. We got Doragary because he's a very useful tech card. And we got Yavin because spies are needed, basically. We're running Avalok because the Neophytes will take twice on Avalok, plus card draw is nice. We got Milva for some shenanigans, and we got Saskia because she does a double mulligan. We will see how this goes. Ooh, pardon my weird cadence right now. I'm shivery. I'm going to queue us up for ranked. I'm going to grab my robe, and I'll be right back.
We do what must be done.
Alright, I am back. Let's see. We're against full test, a premium full test. We have lots of goodies in our hands. Lots and lots of goodies. So we definitely want to mulligan the War Dancers, right? Alright. So we got a Neophyte. Neophyte's good. We want Elias in our hand because we're going to mulligan him away with the Ryehead Officer. I think we get rid of Clear Skies.
Watch and learn.
That's unfortunate, but okay. Just putting on some socks too. I'm a cold boy today. Got the heat on and everything. Winter is upon us, I suppose. Alright. So right out the gate, Elias, get mulligan, son. Drew a Vanguard. Happy to have him aboard. So I made a mistake already. I should have played the Neophyte first before we chucked Elias away there, but that's fine. It's a pretty small mistake. So we'll go ahead, check away the Vanguard. That's great, actually. So we will do Francesca, mulligan the War Dancer, and grab Elias, probably. Or should we keep that, check away the Thunder so Ithlin has a purpose? Maybe that's what we'll do. That is what we'll do.
My folk have suffered much.
Alright, so mulligan away Alzur's Thunder. And in its place, we will grab... Do we want to grab Elias or do we want to grab Milva? We don't want to grab Milva. We want to grab Elias. Yeah, let's do it. So he'll get boosted from Francesca by 3 and then 2 for just being him. If he wants to continue playing this round, we got a lot of power in Ithlin here. We got a good target for Sieran. Sieran? I never actually learned that one. Take a sip of that coffee. Warm up. Warm up your bones. Alright, he's roping. What's it gonna be? Full test, my dude. He's gonna play it out. Dandelion. I can mulligan up to 2 cards with Saskia. Why don't we do that then? Roach will come out, so we won't get to see the Roach Milva interaction, but that's fine, I think. So we'll do the Ward Answer. No, we won't. We're gonna keep the Ward Answer so that we have the option. So that dry passing basically is not a viable solution for him next turn. So we'll chuck out those 2, and in their stead, let's bring probably an officer and a commando. I think that makes sense. Did the neophyte only shoot once there? That's very strange. Because we mulliganed twice. Maybe it just counted as a single interaction because we mulliganed in one selection? Maybe it should work more like Drog, where it's select a card, something happens, select a card, something happens. I'm unsure. So if we pass right now, there's a chance... I mean, if we pass right now, he's down 2 cards straight up, and we have a Ward Answer in our hand. Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do. So the dry passing is just not a solution. And there's a small chance that he'd have to play a couple cards, but as I mentioned, small chance. So this is fine. He's at 4 cards, we're at 6, and he can't dry pass. He just cannot do it. Well, that's not true. I mean, he can do it, but he's not going to gain an advantage from doing it, is what I meant.
Watch and learn.
Yeah, so he'd want to dry pass here to bleed us of a card, but he just can't do that. That's not an option. That's interesting. So in this case, Doragary will give us enough. Yeah. So let's go ahead and do that. And if he wants to keep fighting the round out, that's a good Ithlin time, I think. Yeah, just get rid of that guy. Hurt Vest quite a lot. Premium Vest, quality animation. Yeah, very happy I killed the siege support there. That would have been a pain in our collective butts. So now the question becomes, what do we do? There are cards that are very good to keep. There are cards that are very good to mulligan. There are things that we want to take into the next round. I don't know. So if we played Yavin and we mulliganed away him, he would actually tie us up. No, he would do better than tie us up. So Yavin's the right choice here, I think. Avalag is fantastic. So my math could just be wrong here, but I think it's spot on. So we're gonna find out if it works the way I think it does. Oh, please work the way I think it does. It did.
Not bad at all.
But I was still off by a single card. And that's my own bad. is my own bad. So I'm gonna mulligan Elias.
Do you want to tickle me?
Yeah, okay, it worked. That's good. That's good. That's very good. So my thinking there was if Sarah can't... Oh, excuse me, I had to mute the mic and cough. If Sarah can't draw a different target, the card that she mulliganed will be drawn instantly. So he got mulliganed and then drawn back first thing there, which was very good for us. Alright, so we're gonna... Milva's a weird one. Milva's a very weird one here. So I think we play the neophyte.
None shall tread on us.
Yeah, the important thing is just playing Milva before we play Elias. Yeah, that's the important thing here. So I'm gonna go ahead and play Milva now. And he'll lose some power from Vess there, and I'll gain that power with the neophyte. And he's got an awkward play to make there. So we'll do this.
None shall tread on us.
We will save Elias for the last possible play, which we can do with no issues, I think. We'll play Avaloch next. Unless he plays a good target to be locked. And you know what? I'm very pleased with this deck so far. Elias is a good card. Or maybe I built the deck around him correctly. Maybe we got lucky with our draws. I don't know. But I'm happy.
Not bad.
Alright, so this is an easy choice. You go ahead, you get Sierra, my lady. No more Priscillas. Alright, so let's do the buff here, or the damage. So that'll take twice, we'll draw 2 cards. Life is but a dream. Another Commando Neophyte. Not too shabby. Doesn't do anything for us. And it may end up being detrimental.
Not bad at all.
But that's okay.
Now we will see who is weak.
We've got a huge power spike in Elias here. Oh shoot, we're gonna lose. He didn't play he's got Commander's Horn in his bag of tricks here. Guaranteed. Alright, well, let's make this the only possible road to Commander's Horn, I suppose. Don't make me wait on it. I know it's Commander's Horn. There's no way it's not, right? And he wins. Wait, what?
I do what I must.
Okay, I think I bamboozled him into playing it on the wrong row, but we still lost by 2 points, which hurts. It hurts. Would we have won if I didn't play Avaloch? I think so. Oh man, our rank is in the gutter. But I believe in this deck. I believe in its strange powers. It may be the case that Milva, Avaloch, and Commando Neophytes are not the best cards. Avaloch is, of course, a good card, but maybe not here. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to judge it by 1 2-point loss. That was a solid loss, a good game. We got to regain our Gwent confidence. So we got Ratty Daddy. We don't want Roach. Straight up, we don't. Elven War Dancer is fine, largely. We'll just chuck out another one. Okay. So we got some Neophytes. Oh, they're random now. I thought they were always melee, but that's not the case. So we'll chuck down some Neophytes, and then we will probably mulligan a Vanguard with Francesca, grab Elias, and then mulligan him away as well. Depends how the round goes, of course, but I think that's a good... It's a good beginning strat. This makes me just want to lock him right out the gate. Siege supports, I don't mess around with. They're strong cards. They do a lot for, kind of for free. Alright, check out the neophytes. Many non-humans fed up with the racism and xenophobia they encounter in the cities decide to join the Skoyatel. Really good artwork. So Radovid could absolutely unlock his siege support and lock our neophyte if he was keen on it. And I think he is, yeah. I see. Are you not gonna unlock your boy? Oh. That's surprising. Let's just chuck out another neophyte, I think. Is he gonna rally a whole bunch or swarm the board a whole bunch with poor flanking infantry? I don't know what he's got cooked up here. It could be a machine deck, but he placed Radovid in a strange location if he wanted to maximize that fresh crew bonus. So I don't know. We got Trollo low. This is interesting. Alright. Let's mulligan away one of these boys. Maybe we'll get lucky. We'll draw into LAS. Getting a riot officer is pretty sweet. I'll give you that. Pardon me. I'm cold. I got a tickle in my throat. Might be that Canadian winter cold coming on. Redanian Idol Acts. Interesting. He continues to surprise me ever so slightly. Okay, another neophyte. That's good. The tempo that you can get with those vanguards is pretty good. And the fact that the neophyte sniped the Redanian Knight Elect is fantastic. Really quite lucky. Excuse me. Another one. Yeah, check out another one. Why not? Why not? We will mulligan Thunder, grab Elias, then mulligan him away as well, if he continues contesting the round. Although we could grab Ithlin. Although it would be a much lower tempo play, because we'd just be zapping the armor on that guy, which is less enticing, admittedly. Ooh, Commander's Horn. Alright, so we're still gonna go ahead and get rid of Alzer's Thunder. I think we will go ahead and... Yeah, we'll do Elias here. We'll do Elias. It was less damage than I was hoping for. Although, of course, I did not factor in the Knight Elect. That's okay, though. That's okay. So, if he passes here, my play is Sarah into Elias. It's good value as far as the silver goes, even though he's not bouncing back twice. It's A-okay. Bothers me not.
Can't take it anymore. Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf I am.
Yeah, let's do that.
Do you want to tickle me?
So we get pinged back. Oh, we got Roach. That's about as bad as that could be, I'm afraid. We can mulligan Roach. It's not ideal by any means. We could probably actually first light and grab a Vanguard. The fear is that we get a War Dancer instead. But you know what? Who dares could win here. And we're daring. Oh, we got a riot brigade. That's absolutely less good. But at least we can pull the knight elect out of the ideal spot for him there. So he could pass on that. He could have passed at any point. We will play our hand pretty much no matter what here. It's my own fault that we got oh, now we're gonna pass on that then. It is my own fault that we got Roach. I wasn't even thinking. Maybe Roach does not have a place in this deck, but I like it still. Because if we replaced it with Alarian, whatever her name is, that would probably be more consistent, a little more powerful, but I really brought it along for the Milvish shenanigans. We have not been able to showcase those at all. Okay, so there's Elias, so that's good. Happy to have him. Roach, you get out of here, buddy. So if he dry passes, we've got the world's greatest counter to that. It's Doragary Akimara, and he is going to pass. Almost guaranteed here. It's coming up. 3, 2, 1. Opponent has passed. It's coming. 3, 2, 1. Opponent has passed. Oh, he's done it. Perfectly on time. Counted on the beat on that one. No problem. Alright, so we grab that Akimara. Life is but a dream. As far as dry passes goes, that's the card you want in your hand. 100%. So we got a 15-point Elias that will buff our boy by 6 if we play him like that, but we're probably not going to. We'll probably mulligan the Vanguard. We got 2 Vanguards. That is interesting. Well, I think I want to mulligan one now, actually. Alzur's Thunder is maybe better in this situation. That does not mean that it's good, but it's maybe better. But here, even though it's ultimately 1 point less, I'm going to mulligan the Thunder just in case we drew Ithlin. It would be worth it there. But we didn't, as you can no doubt see. I will play Yavin. Yeah, I'll probably play Yavin here. By the way, how do you folks feel about the music? I think I've got the Witcher 3 music enabled, but I can enable Gwent. We can figure out something else. Probably not going to play Spotify or anything like that for copyright issues, but I'm happy to switch the music to whatever one it's not on right now. I think it's Witcher 3 that we got going on. I forget though, if we're being honest, and I am just being honest. Okay, let's do it. Milva is interesting. Milva is very interesting. Milva's good here, I want to say, because if the heavy cav goes back to his hand, great, good stuff, awesome. If Yavin goes back to his hand, less good, but still pretty okay, I think, because that will give us 12 points. It'll give him, you know, spy rights, but that's fine. And we get the riot officer back, which is actually kind of important. Alright, so Roach actually came out there, which is great. And the heavy cav did go back. So that might be amazing. We still may not win here. Even if this deck doesn't win, I'm having a good time with it. Perhaps you folks can offer some suggestions, some refinement. You know, maybe neophytes are garbage. Maybe we don't want to run Avalok in this deck. We should instead focus our attention elsewhere, like Blue Mountain Commandos or something like that for deck thinning and consistency. I don't know. We got the Redanian Elite, so that's a big old power swing for him once he steals the armor from his own boy. That's okay. Maybe we'll get lucky here. We super did not get lucky. Cannot stress that enough. How unlucky we just got there. So he's got a ginormous point swing in hand, and he's got Thunderbolt Potion. So we're done here. Yeah, we cannot mathematically win. So there you have it. Armor and are still pretty strong. Our rank keeps going downwards. I may do some videos where I just play some net decks and try to climb back up. I don't know if people would want to watch that. If you do, let me know. But more importantly, I think if you don't want that, let me know. Because if I don't hear protests, then I'm more tempted to do it. But if y'all put up a fuss and say, hey, no, we come here for some weird stuff. We don't care if you win. We don't even want to see you win, you piece of garbage. You know what? That's fine. That's no problem. All right. So we are against Big Scary Harry. We probably this is kind of a tough matchup to consider. This is a decent hand, but this is kind of a tough one to consider. Just because the way that this deck used to be played, and still might be, because frankly I never see Herald the Cripple, is intense amounts of weather and axemen, and that is frightening. All right, it's time to learn a thing. It does work like that, but it would only work if we went first, I think. So I think I messed that up, but the idea is perhaps sound all the same. Something to think about. So the idea is if we go first, we play Milva, and it returns Roach to our hand, which means that essentially we drew an extra card. Even though we're probably going to mulligan Roach away, it does not matter. It does not matter at all. Alright, so I have no time for long ships. You can get out of here. No time for those guys. He might have a bunch of axemen waiting in the wings, and that was a lucky decoy. But I'm willing to take my chances. So this is fine. We're gonna mulligan the brigade here. I mean, we could mulligan Roach, but we're not gonna do that right now. So we got a War Dancer. We're gonna play Saskia, mulligan Roach, and the War Dancer. 100%. Avalok. Very interesting. Very interesting, actually. Oh, stop hitting the clan on Crate Boy. Oh my. Is there any way I can kill the Greatsword? No. is the answer to that. Just nah. A very lucky mulligan plus hit. Like I could have played Avalok and hoped that both shots hit him, but that would be a 1 in 6 chance twice, which is what, a 1 in 36 chance, because that's you gotta multiply. I think that's correct. I don't particularly like those odds. Oof, ouch. All right, let's go ahead. Pop Roach back into the deck here. Pop the War Dancer back in. And then in our hand, I would just say we want those boys, right? Those are good boys. A lot of power in the deck that he is playing. Do we want to play Avalok right now? I think the answer is no. I think we want to mulligan away Yavin. Just purely for the power, really. It's a big power swing. Clan on crate greatswords are real powerful. I wonder how a Northern Realm deck would fare. Rip my 16. An NR deck would fare if it was focused on the horse boys that got stronger effectively in weather. Don't run into as much weather as one might suspect, though. Because everybody's teching against weather because they think it's, you know, it's the it kid, right? Everybody's playing themselves. Okay, so we got Yavin back. So I'm for that.
Don't you pester me.
Clan Heyman Scald. Boost 3 allies by 2. That is a thoroughly adequate card right there. So let's play Francesca. We'll get rid of Alzur's Thunder. And we will draw, I think, Ithlin here. Yeah, we could do some Elias shenanigans, but I think a 5-point Ithlin with 2 Alzur's Thunders is pretty sweet. I think I'm into that. We can kill Harold with it, and we can probably kill his armor smith. Yeah. Yeah, so that is what we're gonna do. 100%. So that's where we want to place that. Yeah, Roach comes out, of course, of course. So there you go. That's a ton of value. So it was 5 from Ithlin, 7 from Roach. That is 12 by itself, and then 14 from the Thunders. So that was a 26-point play, which is actually huge. So that's a ton of points. Yeah, boom, there you go. He has passed accordingly. So the more I'm playing it, the more I'm like, Avalok might not give us as much advantage as some other decks might be getting out of us here. That's okay. I think I will get rid of the Vanguard. Okay, Neophyte's fine. So we'll play Yavin right now.
We were not the ones to start this.
And we will choose the only option that it gives us. That's fine, and also Dandy.
War at last! War, my beloved!
It's a shame that we have just not drawn Elias all game, because he's not necessarily our win condition, but like he's up there for win conditions. So we're gonna play Dorigary, just to bleed 1 extra card from him, essentially. Because if he passes now, we beat him, and if he doesn't, well, we get to make him play 1 more card. That's a little annoying, because it kind of makes what we just did a little less valid. Man, Clan Brockfire Hunter used to be a terror, and it still low-key is. Skellige is just less of a terror than it used to be. Oy, oy, oy. Alright, I think you gotta say goodbye to the Brigade here, and we got so many Vanguards. Okay, that's fine. That is okay. That is okay. That is okay, Annie. Eki, are you okay? Are you okay? He is okay. Alright, what's coming back? What's coming back? A long ship, if I had to guess? Yeah, it's a long ship. Surprise! And then revive the Greatsword. And the greatsword has... oh my gosh, again, excuse me. The greatsword has a great animation too. It's subtle, but it's nice. I'm for it.
Now we will see who is weak.
Alright, now that there's more targets than just the greatsword, I'm hoping the neophyte doesn't just hit the greatsword. Oh, it's terrible. This is not a great hand, I gotta say. Actually, drawing war dancers feels so bad. I wonder if running 3 is actually a good thing, or if you're just kind of hoping to get them early on, or
That is your brilliant.
I don't know.
Truly?
Is basically what I'm getting at there. I don't know.
Let the dance begin.
So within all these boys, these are all kind of strong. So Avalok, everybody on our side except the Ekimara is an elf. The neophyte will be dead before we get to him. Iris, we're not gonna let Iris die. So don't even trip, dog. He can probably kill Iris with like a Brockfar Hunter or just something. But I'm not letting it die to the fog. That's just not happening. Another Avalok. Alright. We're getting weird. That's actually great. Drawing another war dancer sucks. But whatever.
Death to Old One.
Alright, you can come down here, buddy. Yeah, so no more fog. Did he draw a Brockfire Hunter? Or anything that does damage to Iris? Perhaps? Oh, he can just revive his Hunter. So that's it. That's the coffin. That's the nail in our coffin. We're going 0-3. It's a sad, sad day, but that's okay. I had a good time playing Mulligan. I probably did not make a 10 out of 10 perfect Mulligan deck. We're gonna play it out just to see how high we can get our numbers basically here. But he's probably gonna get close to like 100. We're gonna get maybe close to like 70 if we're lucky here.
Soldier for wenches. Get yourself.
Well, at least he can't heal anybody.
Death to you.
Yeah, so all these are 5.5 plus 6, 7, and 8 respectively, right? Yeah. So we got 70, and he got close to 100. So my math was approximately right on. We went 0-3. It stings. Our rank hurts. Maybe I'll be back with just like a cheeky little net deck showing off. Leave a link to the deck in the comments. I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe we'll do a little stream like I did for the Mahakam Alefest. That seemed to go over pretty well. Let me know what you folks think. I know I've been bad for not putting the deck back up at the end of the video. I think that's a good thing to do. So this was going Commando. We definitely were caught with our pants down in this one. We went 0-3. It was a fun deck, though. It's a fun idea. I think there's something there. I don't know if the Neophytes are strong enough on their own. There's probably definitely a better card to go with. Avalok didn't do as much as I wanted to, specifically because the Neophytes let me down a little bit. Elias was actually a ton of fun. If you focused on him a little more, there might be some cool stuff there. Something to ruminate on might be trying to make Siri Dash work in this deck. Where the heck you at, Siri Dash? You know, maybe chuck Johnny in there as well. Sarah and Johnny bring in a Royal Decree. Is that a separate deck idea for me to try? Maybe. Anyway, this video's been a little long. We got our butt kicked. We had a fun time doing it. I hope your coffee stays hot and your day goes well. I'll see you tomorrow.